Okay, and we're live a little bit late, sliding into home. And of course, we have Sojan here with us tonight.
Hola.
And yeah, we're gonna keep working on the bling for Rowboat Girly Man.
Roberto.
Yeah.
Big Bobby G.
Yep. I know. How dare I have a life outside my streaming schedule?
Shame.
Mm-hmm. Good to be streaming, though. Good to be streaming. Also, just got done with a commercial. Like a commercial on my channel or a. Did they mess with the settings?
I didn't have one, so.
Okay. Or were you filming a commercial, Fabulous Bill?
Are you now a Hollywood movie actor?
Okay. Oh, okay. That you're not subbed. Because I'm just like, I swear to God, I removed it for people who are subbed. Alright, we're going to keep working on this gold trim. Because we love gold.
Can I paint his ding dong gold?
Well, see,
It's kind
I
of my
already
thing.
have. I already have painted his ding dong gold.
Excellent.
Yep. Oh, that's a keeper.
Help me. Save me from myself.
Yep.
There's always excuses for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just that amazing. And humble.
Yeah, and humble to boot.
Hello there.
Well, hello there, Crypt Monkey. How are you tonight? Doing alright, doing alright. Got like the estimate of damages back on my van, and they're at least starting to fix it, so yay, progress, and I'll get it back around the 28th. Just in time for me to try to slap new tires on it for our trip down to KC for our flight to Boston.
They get you anything bigger than a subcompact yet?
Nope. And with the CWS here, I am honestly not going to try. Because I have a feeling like everything else is just tied up right now. because all of that kicks off on Friday. So
I'm just glad I don't have to drive by it to go to work every day.
yeah, me
Like
too. And
did.
if and usually if we have jobs down in that area, they shut down. Then that was like one of the deadlines actually for a job I was on, where they had to get part of the parking lot done before CWS started, and they literally slid into home on that job with one of the parking lots.
Painting stripes at 5 a.m.
Almost. Let's see. You know what? Just pulling up a picture of the Robute Guillemot model, just so I can. Wait. Ha! Alright, this is the 360. I kind of like that the Warhammer site does that. That they have a 360 of a lot of their newer models.
But can you upskirt?
No, sadly.
Is he anatomically correct? Or is it like a Barbie down there?
He's as anatomically correct as a Ken doll. Profits, two of them, in a manner of speaking. I'm sorry, Crit Monkey? I don't know. Like, how does one respond to that?
I'm sorry? Question mark?
Yeah. Sorry for your loss? Like, or should I just be sorry that you knew that? Well, hello, Muse. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, I'm sorry I was running late. Like, I was playing a game at a buddy's house tonight, and we're like, oh, yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done. And it's like 8 o'clock, and then, yeah, we thought, oh, maybe 10, 20 minutes later, and then, like, 40 minutes later, it's just like, oh, wow, I need to be home, like, 20 minutes ago. But that was totally cool that you got lunch with
Hello there.
Wapple. Such a nerd going to Chicago for a LARP convention. Nerd. Well, hello, Ty. Yes, the Mini is super cool. It's a Reaper Mini with like a lot of OSL effects because he had like two torches. So painted him up like that was the only light source around him. So pretty cool. Oh yeah, and again, this is the pot calling the kettle black.
I stand in my nerddom.
Yep. And yes, my first
revel in it, if you will.
yeah, and like my first exposure to vampire was also LARPing. And then Sojan and I had our brief stint of like our World of Darkness campaigns that lasted all of like what 3 sessions.
We got more than that.
Okay. Well, with Hunter we got more than that, but then like with we didn't we do we started a vampire one, but then
Yeah, that one only lasted like that one was probably 3.
yeah
The Hunter one was probably a dozen or so.
yeah. And oh, so frustrating on so many levels with that DM.
Hmm. Well, just that game style is super brutal. Of well, you didn't get the thing, you pretty much die.
Yep. It was Souls-like, except you didn't respawn.
Hmm. No epic shit for you.
Mm-hmm.
You just die like a biatch.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, hello, Doc. Yeah, I've played Vampire. I've played Hunter, and then we played a game of Mage, or we were doing like a crossover where it was like, oh yeah, and we did one of where. Did we do one with? No, we did a big crossover one, and I was a werewolf. You were a mage. Like we were all like teamed up to do something.
Hmm. And that one was super short lived.
Yeah, that one was like that was a session, I think.
Hmm. It might have been a character builder, and then the next session, and that was it.
Yeah, whereas I built a character in Vampire specifically to kill other vampires. Like I was playing a gangrel with the full claws that did full aggravated damage.
Yeah, and that was the problem, Muse, is everyone that we played with wasn't the social political person. They were the how much can I butcher everything?
Yeah.
AKA murder hobos.
Yes.
How can we burn this inn down today?
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at all that alcohol they put behind the bar. Well, they might as well have started it on fire their own.
Mm-hmm.
We just threw a match. And
No, the candles were already burning.
yeah, and some of the candles were made of dynamite. Or we made them made of dynamite. Yeah, no, our group was very good at not even subterfuge. We were good at subterfuge.
Subterfuge.
Delicious fudge. Yeah, and also I was building up my gangrel to just meld with the earth when he slept. Yes, Ty. All of the candles said Acme, the name brand you could trust, on the side.
Non-exploding candles.
Mm-hmm.
Wink, wink. Nudge,
Yeah.
nudge.
They don't explode, they just go kaboom. There's a difference. Played a Toreador, made myself a character. Main form of art is mini paintings. Alright. That's cool, Muse. Gonna run out early. Aw. Okay, Crypt Monkey. Well, thank you for swinging by. I always appreciate it. Oh yeah, and I'm almost through book 2 of that series. So Jan.
Enjoying it?
Oh God, yeah. Like today, there were a few moments when I was just listening in the truck while reading over plans, and I just had to stop because I was just. I had to stop trying to read the plans because I was laughing that hard.
Mm-hmm. It's a very, very good series.
Yeah. Because he said, threw the demon at someone at one point and just said, "Pokey Shark, go!" and just, "You suck." And the guy who's doing the narration is doing a really good job.
Good.
Especially just like just like the moments when the main character is sighing in frustration and the moments when the demon is sighing in frustration. It's called what is it? Just the Noobtown series?
Yeah, the first book is called The Mayor of Noobtown.
Yeah,
Noob.
Yeah, like newbies.
So it's on Amazon.
And it's on Audible.
So
whichever format you want. But it is quite comedic. A buddy of ours that we played Darktide with was suggesting it to Sojan, and then Sojan's like, "No, you gotta read this or listen to it." And I had a bunch of credits on Audible, so I got like the first. Well, I got the first book, started listening to it, and within like about an hour of listening to it, I bought the second and third book.
I started reading the first book and plowed through the first book in probably a day. And I pretty much just bought all the rest of them, and I plowed through them in probably a little over a week. So, and they're not short books, so giggled the whole time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, basic premise is this guy dies and gets reincarnated in like a fantasy realm. But he has all of his memories from his time here on Earth. And is trying to make sense of the world. And everyone's going, God, like, because it turns out Earth is like a low magic world where you don't even have a character sheet or health bars. Whereas everyone else does. And they're just like, well, that's weird. And he's just like, no, this is weird. And yes, this is a lot of gold trim on this model.
Just imagine doing it with like gold leaf.
God. Just be doing the Adam Sandler. Give me cancer now, God.
And there's a link tied to the book series.
And you know what? I told another coworker, and he's like, "Oh, it's an isekai," and I just kind of went, "What?"
I mean, yes, it is technically. Oh, it's also lit RPG. Is the official style.
Yeah.
Because it uses all the D&D type facts to base all the world stuff on. D&D-esque.
Yeah. D&D adjacent.
And this other series I've been reading, I've been plowing through it too. I'm on, I think, book 13. It's also good. Let me find a quick tie. It is called the Good Guys series. There you go. There's 15 of those out. He evidently also has a series called The Bad Guys, which he's done in tandem, but I haven't read any of those yet.
Gotta love it when you just kind of mess up, but at least I learned how to erase with paints right away.
Magic eraser.
Just wet the brush, clean the brush, wet it down, and then go with the wet brush and kind of smudge it up and then absorb it right away. As long as you don't let it dry and you do it right away, you can fix it. So, otherwise, anything else fun and exciting happening for anybody? Sojan, Ty, Doc, Fabulous.
Not much, just kind of work.
Same.
Trying to find something to do inside tomorrow when it's hot as hell out.
Yeah. And of course, contractors trying to ask for something today, and I kind of nope the hell out of it, and I'll try to do the same tomorrow. Oh yeah, Muse. That was an awesome weekend. Plus, did you go to Luminati's and get the conspiratorially good pizza? Ooh, the Lego Baradur set. Oh, and so Jen, have you heard anything about the, or anybody for that matter, heard anything about this Lord of the Rings animated movie coming out? Like the Battle for
No, I
Rohan or
have
something
not.
like?
Now I have to Google things.
Yep. Yeah, myself, I'm just kind of like, is this really a thing? But apparently it's going around enough that it's actually happening, and it almost looks like it's done by Studio Ghibli, or at least the stills that I've seen look like Studio Ghibli art.
It's considered anime, so
Yeah.
uh, New Line Cinema
Okay.
and Warner Brothers.
Yeah, I've just been seeing it creep up in my Twitter feed lately.
Released theatrically in December 13th of this year.
Okay. Might kind of have to make that a group thing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be based in the War of Rodrum, set 183 years before the events of The Lord of the Rings.
Okay. Sorry, my popcorn was here. Calling my name. No, that's fair too, Doc.
Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be about um, Helm Hammerhand, who became the um, namesake for the stronghold Helm's Deep.
Okay.
Sounds like the lady who did Eowyn is going to reprise her role as a voice actor.
Oh, okay. As what is it? Oh, I saw like what the character's name was once.
She's the elf Eowyn.
Oh, Eowyn. Okay. Liv Tyler.
Or now I can't remember. Was she an elf? The Shield Maiden. That killed
Oh,
the...
okay. Yeah, and that was yeah. God, sorry, Eowyn. Not For some reason, I was thinking Arwen. Derp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because was she human? Or was she elf?
Eowyn was human. Arwen was elf.
Yeah. Oh, so she's the narrator.
Oh, okay.
I was like, well, if she's human and it's 183 years before, she's not going to be alive for that. But I guess narrator makes more sense.
Yep.
I just need to read all the way through the thing.
Yep.
Details.
Could start with her live action reading the story to her and Faramir's kids, and then cuts to anime.
Hmm. The animes.
To Animuth.
I'm sure it'll be a little bit of all of that. All of those columns, Ty.
Yep.
Very few things these days don't touch on any of those.
Yep.
You need to find some like 12-pack cases of these Jameson spritzers.
Oh yeah.
The 4-packs just aren't doing it for me.
And you don't want to look like an alcoholic buying like 3 4-packs.
Mm-hmm. God, why do you need so many? Just get a 12-pack.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the other day, we went out to eat, and then Delay Capture and her girls wanted to go to the Big Wheels to Butterflies out there, like off 108th. Well, proof was right there. And she just goes, well, why don't you go have a drink? Because we're just looking for shorts and whatnot. So I go in, and yeah, I had 2 old fashions with the Woodford Double Oak.
Nice.
Like you suggested. And I'm just like, yeah, that's criminally smooth.
Mm-hmm.
And
delicious.
yeah, when I went to kiss her, she's just like, oh, you smell really nice. She doesn't like whiskey that much either, so.
Well, it's a good thing it's bourbon.
Yep. Okay, well, this was also like, 5:30 in the afternoon. Yes, next time I actually go there, I'll let you know, Doc. Yeah, because initially I thought it was the Woodford Reserve when I ordered it. And he's just like, oh, well, we might be all out on, and we might have to go with the double oak. And I know I made a note of what type you liked, and I happened to look it up then. And I'm like, oh, no, double oak. Okay, no, this is actually better than expected. So,
Mm-hmm. Yes, the double oaked is much smoother than normal Woodford.
oh my god, yeah, it was so smooth.
I'm also a fan of. They have a rye, though.
Okay. And I saw Lagavulin did another Nick Offerman edition scotch, but I just haven't had a chance to try and pick it up. Plus, just those commercials are just always funny as hell to watch. You know, it's Ron Swanson, the movie, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. It's alright. I have a permit for that.
Yeah,
This just says you can do what you want.
that's right.
Uh-huh. Looking through some old memes. There's one of Jurgen killing Lucien,
Oh, yeah.
and then Lucien trying to take over Jurgen, and then realizing he's a pariah. Now he's just stuck.
That would just be great.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Ty, give me just a second. Let me finish this. A little bit. Plus, I feel like I need to throw in some eye drops. So, so you guys get to watch me do eye drops. Yay!
Yay.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
I'm not sad, you're sad.
Yeah. Sad about your face. Oh, there we go. Pop the back. Yeah, that was one thing my eye doc said I should do is, use eye drops more during the day.
Especially when you sit and stare at something for a while.
Yeah. Doc, is that a good link or not? Oh, for when you're done with the bag. Okay.
That might be a wild Trav.
It might be. it. Okay. Sorry I haven't been on on much Dark Tide lately. Just been on a Fallout kick. Playing through Fallout 4. Minus all the settlement crap.
And book save, Trev.
And also, Trav, I am making my way through through the whole Noob Town series as well, and I am giggling quite a bit. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm
Tried to
just having.
start Fallout 4 again. I couldn't get past the first settlement and wanting to start over again.
You just couldn't get past making the first settlement.
Yeah, just getting started back over again. I should maybe start into my old campaign, but even that's hard. Yes, Ty, they are. And they always want things.
Yeah, yeah. Once you start down the dark path of the Minutemen stuff, like it is kind of one of those that forever it will dominate your destiny. Because you just help one settlement, and they're like, "Oh, another settlement needs help."
And by the time I got done building them all up, everything was usually dead by the time I got there because I had so many turrets out that it would just murder everything that showed up.
So you just go loot the bodies, store all the stuff, tear down the loot.
Pretty much. Fast travel, loot the bodies, and then jump to the next one.
Mm-hmm. And I did have fun with the idiot savant for a while, but now I'm actually leveling up my intelligence so I can modify guns and everything.
Mm.
Bullshit is you can build walls all around your settlements to keep enemies out, but there are spawn points inside the settlements. That's why you just have random turrets everywhere.
Mm-hmm. All the turrets. I actually had almost no walls and just more turrets. I'd actually built small tower assemblies that were self-standing and then just put like 12 turrets per tower. Yeah, pretty much. It was a murder maze.
I'm the mighty Manotaur. Test yourself in my malevolent murder maze.
But is he afraid of tartar sauce?
Well, Mini Minotaur is afraid of tartar sauce.
Mmm.
Well, hello, Black Sword. How are you doing, man? Sorry I really wasn't on much last week if you tried to catch me. No internet. And a whole list of other problems.
Stupid internets.
Yeah. It's only 1 p.m. Thursday here, working on my Space Marine Captain for my chapter. Well, overall, doing good. Got into an accident last Wednesday with my van. Just got the estimate back, 10K, because I got glanced in the front, and so new headlight assembly, new blinkers, replacing the front bumper, all sorts of other fun stuff like that. But hey, at least they're fixing it. Stupid teen drivers. And I shouldn't have tried to rush myself a little bit anyways, so we both sucked. But I wasn't hurt. But it didn't make for a good week still. Yep. Though, instead of giving me a van for a rental, they give me a mid-size sedan. I don't know if you can tell, but I am not a small man. And, with a family of 6, with a family of 6, it makes things kind of difficult. So if we need to go anywhere, we have to caravan now. So compared to others, yes, I am a midget. Or a little person, I don't want to offend, but
Tiny little man.
Yep. Actually, if anything, I am built like a fantasy dwarf. I'm just a very tall fantasy dwarf. Right, Sojan?
You're...
Because once... Yeah, negative, I am a meat popsicle. Oh, and actually, one of our summer temps, his name is actually Corbin, and he was named after The Fifth Element because that was his mom's favorite movie. I'm just like, well, all right.
That's where his multi-pass is.
What? Oh, yeah. I did, actually, then. And he just chuckled. He just runs with the joke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did look at him and go, Corbin, my man, I'm not feeling right. On Black Sword, have you updated your website any? I mean, I haven't checked it out recently. I do have it bookmarked though, because I do love like all the backstory you had on there.
Oh, hey, in the Newtown series, have you gotten to the forest yet?
Yes, the fecking Puma Forest.
Yes.
Yes. Uh, right now, I think I'm three-fourths of the way through the second book. So
Nice.
they're going back to defend the village. If that tells you where I'm at.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll,
Pumas
I'll
where?
wait for it. Booba check. It'll catch you off guard later in the series. But
Okay.
it's fucking hilarious every time it happens.
And I do love how clueless Jim can be at times. Like when he was sent to the forest to kill the Pumas, and then there's the one band. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm good with the Pumas." I'm like, "Oh wait, there's a gang that calls themselves the Pumas, isn't there?"
Mm-hmm.
And it took him a minute. Like, wait a minute, you're trying to rob us, aren't you? Like, hey, this is kind of sus.
I'm gonna punch you so hard.
I'll give you such a pinch. And I do like his badger animal companion. Just badger
Mm-hmm.
lore. You know what? That might have to become a thing when we're playing Dark Tide again. Puma check.
You're a bomber coming up. Or, the explodey ones. Brain is dumb now.
Oh, the pox bursters.
Yeah, there we go.
I can feel like my eyes are really tired right now. Plus, at some point, I got to get to turn in the prescription for my new glasses. that skull is white. You know what? I might just step back, give my eyes a rest, and call it a night tonight. Should we rate anybody tonight, guys, or just call it here? I'll have a handful of popcorn while I wait. All right. Well, thank you, Muse, for the raid. I greatly appreciate it, and I'm glad you had a super awesome week in Chicago. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, everybody, for just coming out and hanging out, watching me paint little bits of gold trim here and there. It's looking pretty good. Might need to tighten it up a little bit. Might need to do a little bit of work with the magnifying glass. Let's see. What else? Yeah, I can't think of anything else really. So, thank you everybody for swinging by. I'll see you all on Monday, which I need to research a little bit more about making the base bigger for the Black Dragon. But, yeah, otherwise, between now and then, have a great weekend, and just remember to keep on painting.